attack or anything. What are we attacking? So I do implore you to watch it to the end. Watch this video to the end to enjoy the full gist. Anyways, working as a tutor for me was challenging. It will challenge you emotionally, physically, everything. It will challenge everything. It will challenge your mental health too, because it is up to that child to learn, like really learn, even no matter how much you teach them. It is our joy to know that they learned something and they know it. So like when I taught him multiplication table and he was actually getting it, I was like, yeah, you know, that's it, that's my boy. So basically I started working as a private tutor since the year 2019. Being a private tutor is not as easy as anybody would think, because okay, you're one-on-one with your client and all of that. It's not that easy. Let me tell you the tea. Let me give you the full tea, the full gist. This is actually one of the many jobs I've done. I've worked as a server, I've worked as a cashier, currently working as a CMT. Being a tutor is nice. Sometimes it's rewarding when you see the results and all of that, but sometimes it's not. And you're underpaid, you're undervalued and everything. So I'll bring the story of how I started working as a tutor. So in the year 2019, I already applied for the nursing program. I already applied to be a student in my nursing program, my current nursing program, and yes, I got accepted. I was waiting for the program to start in the fall semester, so this was like January, February. It was still early in the year and all of that, so I had like 8 months to be at home and all of that, because I didn't want to take summer classes. I chilled at home, right? I was like, what would I do? I need to work, I need to do something, right? So this was when I was still looking for a job. I went to Dollar Tree, different places to apply, you get. So during that time, that's how my mom actually came to talk to me about something. She was like, oh, that there's this lady that I know her and all of that, that she said that I seem like a brilliant kid and all of that, that why don't I tutor her child? Her child is in like the first grade or the second grade or something like that, a 7-year-old. Basically, she was like, oh, I look smart, judging on the looks and all of that. But yes, I agree with her, because I am a smart person. I'm a smart person, I know. Thank you. I'm brilliant. Hooked me up with her, and that's where it all started. I started tutoring her son, I think in February 2019. I started tutoring. It was not the easiest, because her son, you know, like, some are not as fast in getting things. Like, you have to like teach over and over again. Or the thing is that they get it in that moment, and then 5 minutes, like the next class, they don't get it anymore, and it's like, oh, what's going on? This is just an example of a kid, not that person in particular, but the thing is, this person was a hard nut to crack. Let me just put it like that. Not that he's a nut, but you get my gist. He's kind of like tough, he's stubborn, he's really, really playful. So I am not one to like, nah, this is not the time to attack or anything. What are we attacking? So tutoring is not the easiest. They charge you per hour, right? So I was doing like 2 hours per day with this client, but they don't know that you take extra hours outside of that hour to actually look for materials, to look for classworks, to mark assignments and stuff like that. So you do more than just 2 hours at the end of it all. So whenever they're calculating how much you pay a tutor, calculate like an hour with the all the time we spent preparing for the lesson outside that. So I knew that I was collecting way below what I was supposed to collect. Like tutoring hours and tutoring salaries, like per hour or wage per hour, whatever per hour, is about like $25. It starts around 25 and then goes up to like 80, even more than, I don't know. But as a high school graduate, as a college student, like I knew that I could collect like $20, $25 from this person, but because of, you know, I know you, I started collecting like, I think 10. I was like, it's cool, because 10 times like 6 hours a week, I got 60 a week. So I was fine with that, no problem. I just want to say that tutoring is far more than just teaching. It is like, you're putting in emotions into it. You're putting your mental stuff is at stake here, because you might start getting you might not be patient enough for this job. I mean, I was patient, but it stretched me out. Okay, so that is where the extra stress comes out and all of that you really have to go and pour into this person again and again and again and again. It's for money, it's fine, okay? It's fine. I did that, and from there I started teaching his cousin, because his cousin lived close by, and they were like, oh, why can't I just teach them? So I started that. The one for that one, I actually increased the rates, because I couldn't collect less than that what I wanted to collect. I was like, I'm standing by this price and I'm going to roll with this price. I think I said $15 per hour, and by then I think I started making cards. I got a card, I made it with Vistaprint or whatever, it was cheap, so I was like, oh, why not? Like, I put my information on it and all of that, so I would be able to give people, you know, so it'll look a bit professional. So I printed that, I got my card, I was like, oh, you know, girl, you're rolling and all of that. And then from there, I actually got a third client in the same area, because I don't have a car. Like, then I didn't have a car, and now I still don't have a car, but it's looking better. So anyways, then I didn't have a car. I would have to, like, because it's not really far from where I live, so it's like 10 to 15 minutes walk or something. I'll walk in the sun. It was God, I suffered. So the thing is that everything was in the sun and all of that. That was like after February, like, let's say towards August or something, because I was still working with them. There were two girls, and I would teach them. I see the elder one and the younger one. The younger one was just starting to know how to write letters. The older one was trying to read. I find it really hard teaching students like that, because you just have to, like, that's the molding part. So, like, you have to mold them in the beginning, like, because they don't know how to write letters. So I'm like, how do you let this person be able to write A? You know, that kind of thing. It was it was a challenge, and I accepted the challenge. I rolled with it. And later, as I, you know, started school and all of that, my excuse, I had to start school, and I left. So I stopped working with all of them. I stopped it, and thank God, you know, it taught me a lot. It taught me patience, but I feel like I still have a long way to go in that aspect. Patience. Right now, I still work as a tutor, like in my school and all of that. Like, I still work as a tutor. Like, I would like to teach biology and stuff like that, not English. And if you need tutoring on biology, call me, okay? I'm the girl to call. I'm a science student, as an almost science student. No big Professor Woko. I'm a nursing student. Anyways, subscribe, drop a comment about a challenging job you've ever worked at. Let me also hear any other story you'd like me to share with you. I have places I've worked at, and I have stories to tell, you know. So yes, if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe to this YouTube channel and turn on your post notification button. It is really important for you to get those notifications. So I hope you did enjoy this YouTube video. I hope you liked this video. Please do click that like button, share, comment, subscribe, and do turn on your post notification button. So I'll see you guys in my next YouTube video.